Hey everyone. So this week we start a new project, Project 2, primary research on the value of a college education. This project picks up where Project 1 left off. You've written a narrative that makes sense of your educational career and helps explain where you are and your attitude and orientation to schooling. Now we're going to look at what you're doing here and why, especially regarding your academic future. To do that, we're going to be reading and watching some secondary sources, a couple of readings, a couple of videos, doing a bit of light research on our own to answer some questions. Then we're going to conduct some fairly simple primary research. We'll be presenting it in a very common scientific genre, what's called the IMRAD form. Before going on to that, however, we're going to take a day or two to look at the rhetorical situation, the key terms that make that up. We're going to read a couple chapters from the text and study those 7 key terms: audience, purpose, genre, writer, stance, context, exigence, medium. Then we're going to apply those terms to the situation that we have found ourselves in writing this second project. We're going to be using these terms the rest of the quarter. You may remember them as they were briefly mentioned in that flexible rhetoric video we watched earlier on in the quarter. Okay, then we're going to get going on the second project. We're going to review the concepts that make up the scientific method first. Whoops, yeah, it's right here. Make up the scientific method first, watch a quick video, and then we're going to look closely at the IMRAD form. What makes a scientific research paper the structure it has. We'll watch a couple of videos on that and make sure we understand those. We're also going to then look a little bit at a sample paper. I'm going to ask you to analyze a sample paper, and I've done one for you. You do one for yourself. And then we're going to close by taking a look at the note-taking method, at least one note-taking method. We all take notes already, so it's just going to be kind of a little bit of review, but maybe to clarify a few things. So this week, what we got, Project 2, getting started on that, primary, secondary research, rhetorical situation terms, scientific method, IMRAD, note-taking. Much of this is going to be review for a lot of you. You've almost certainly studied the scientific method at some point. You've used the terms that make up the rhetorical situation. But this week's going to be about being clear on all of them. Okay, let's have some fun.